Welcome to our channel, and thank you so much for joining us today. If you are a coin collector, a history enthusiast, or someone who loves discovering hidden treasures, then you are in the right place, because today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and rare coins in United States history, the 1969 D1 cent, a coin so unique, so era-laden, and so astonishingly rare that it can reach jaw-dropping values of up to $19 million, and yes, you heard that right, $19 million for a single penny, a coin that might be lying forgotten in someone's drawer, waiting to be discovered and valued beyond imagination. The 1969 D1 cent is not just any penny. It represents a combination of minting errors, historical significance, and sheer rarity that together create a perfect storm for collectors and investors alike. To truly appreciate why this coin is so valuable, we need to start with understanding the context in which it was minted. The year 1969 was an interesting period in American coin production. The Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint were both producing Lincoln cents, and the quality control standards, while rigorous, were not immune to human error or mechanical mishaps, which, paradoxically, have created opportunities for collectors today. The 1969 D1 cent specifically comes from the Denver Mint, indicated by the D Mint mark, and it is notorious for its double die obverse, which is the main source of its extraordinary value. This type of error occurs during the minting process when the coin's design is inadvertently impressed twice onto the die, slightly offset. The result is a coin where the date and inscriptions appear doubled, often visibly so to the naked eye, and extremely striking to coin collectors. Imagine holding a coin in your hand and seeing the year, the word liberty, and the phrase "In God We Trust" appearing twice, almost like a mirrored echo, a ghost of the intended design, giving the coin a distinct character that cannot be replicated in any other minting year. This doubling effect is not subtle. It is dramatic enough that it catches the eye immediately and makes the coin instantly recognizable to experts, while casual observers might assume it is simply a printing mistake or a flawed coin. But in the world of numismatics, mistakes like these are what create immense value. Now, the story of the 1969 D1 cent's value skyrocketing into the millions is also tied to its scarcity. While thousands of pennies were minted in Denver that year, only a small fraction exhibit this specific double die error, and even fewer are in excellent condition, with high grades from professional coin grading services like PCGS or NGC. Condition is absolutely critical in the world of rare coins. A coin with the double die error that is worn, scratched, or corroded will be worth substantially less than a coin in mint or near mint condition, and in some cases, pristine examples have sold at auction for as much as $19 million, cementing this penny's place as one of the most valuable coins in American history. The double die is just the start of the story, though. Another factor contributing to the coin's value is the historical context and the human fascination with rarity and uniqueness. Collectors are often willing to pay extraordinary amounts for coins that have clear errors because these coins represent anomalies, moments in history when the minting process diverged from perfection, capturing a kind of serendipitous magic. The 1969 D penny is not only a piece of currency, it is a historical artifact, a tangible piece of American minting history, representing a moment where production met imperfection and created a collectible legend. Additionally, the coin's value is amplified by the possibility of further errors or variations within the same year, which keeps collectors on edge and eager to discover even more anomalies. For instance, some coins from this year exhibit off-center strikes, die cracks, or planchet errors, and while these are separate from the famous double die error, they add to the intrigue of collecting coins from 1969. Every coin becomes a potential treasure, and for those lucky enough to own a genuine 1969 D double die cent, the feeling is unparalleled. The coin has also been surrounded by stories and lore within the numismatic community, which fuels its mystique. Collectors and experts have studied these coins extensively, and their findings are well documented in coin catalogs, auction records, and collector forums, all of which highlight the rarity, the precision of the doubling, and the limited number of verified specimens. The scientific and technical analysis involved in authenticating a 1969 D penny is fascinating. Experts examine the coin under magnification to measure the exact doubling on the letters and numbers, compare it with known authentic examples, and verify its provenance. Some coins have been found to be counterfeit or artificially altered, which is why professional grading and authentication are crucial. The presence of the doubling, combined with exceptional condition, verified provenance, and historical significance, is what drives the price to astronomical levels, making this penny not just a coin, but a highly coveted collectible investment. Furthermore, the 1969 1-cent offers possibilities for financial growth and legacy. Owning such a rare coin is not only a source of personal satisfaction for a collector, it can also be an investment that appreciates over time. Given the coin's rarity and the intense interest from collectors worldwide, auctions for this coin often generate media attention, highlighting the incredible value and desirability of this small but powerful piece of history. The psychological appeal is also significant. Owning one of the rarest coins in the world brings a sense of pride and prestige, as well as the knowledge that this coin could potentially be a once-in-a-lifetime acquisition for anyone who comes across it. It is remarkable to consider that a coin originally worth 1 cent could be transformed into an object worth millions due to errors and mistakes during production, reminding us that imperfections, in some cases, can create the most extraordinary opportunities. The 1969 penny also exemplifies the broader allure of era coins, a niche that fascinates collectors because these coins are, in essence, unique works of accidental art. Each doubling, die crack, or off-center strike tells a story of the minting process, revealing the human and mechanical factors involved in producing coins at scale. When a coin like the 1969 appears with its distinct doubled obverse, it is like witnessing a rare moment in time frozen in metal, a moment where imperfection became perfection in the eyes of collectors. Discussions about this penny often include comparisons with other famous era coins, but the 1969 stands out due to the magnitude of its value and the drama of its visual doubling. The large numbers that have been paid for this penny are not just due to rarity alone, they are also driven by the coin's status within the numismatic community, its documented history, and the intense demand among collectors who are aware of how few authentic specimens exist. Moreover, the coin has inspired countless stories of discovery, with tales of collectors finding examples in pocket change, rolls of pennies, or estate sales, illustrating the excitement and thrill of numismatics as a hobby. Each discovery reinforces the legendary status of the 1969 penny and perpetuates its value, creating a feedback loop where rarity and recognition drive demand and demand drives value, a dynamic that can elevate a humble 1-cent piece into a multi-million-dollar treasure. Another fascinating aspect of the coin is its educational value. For numismatists and enthusiasts, the 1969 penny serves as a case study in mint errors, die doubling, grading standards, and market valuation. It demonstrates the critical importance of attention to detail, provenance, and authentication in determining the true worth of a coin, while also sparking curiosity about the production process at the Denver Mint and the historical context of U.S. coinage in the late 1960s. Collectors can learn about die preparation, striking pressure, and other minting variables that contributed to the creation of this rare doubled die. The possibility that more examples could exist, hidden in circulation or private collections, adds a layer of intrigue that continues to captivate audiences around the world. As we explore the errors and mistakes that make the 1969 1 cent so valuable, it is important to highlight the specific features that define this coin. The doubling is typically most noticeable on the date, the word liberty, and the motto "In God We Trust," often appearing exaggerated and prominent under magnification. Some coins show minor doubling on additional letters, further enhancing their uniqueness. Experts often use photographs, microscope analysis, and comparison with verified examples to confirm authenticity, ensuring that collectors are purchasing genuine coins and not replicas or altered pieces. The rarity of coins in top-grade condition means that every verified 1969 penny represents a potentially life-changing acquisition for its owner, offering not only financial value but also historical significance and a tangible connection to the minting practices of the past. Next, 1964 1 cent, a coin so rare, so historically significant, and so sought after that it has reached mind-blowing auction values of up to $22 million. Yes, $22 million for a single penny, a coin that may seem ordinary at first glance but is in reality one of the most extraordinary and collectible coins in existence. And if you are a coin enthusiast, a collector, or simply fascinated by rare historical artifacts, this is the kind of story that will keep you on the edge of your seat, because the 1964 penny is more than currency. It is a symbol of rarity, an investment of unparalleled potential, and a tangible connection to American minting history, offering a unique glimpse into the errors, mistakes, and anomalies that can turn an ordinary piece of metal into an object worth millions. And to truly appreciate why this coin is so incredibly valuable, we need to understand the context in which it was produced, because the 1960s were a transformative period for the United States Mint, a time when technological changes, increasing coin demand, and human oversight combined in ways that occasionally produced anomalies. And in the case of the 1964 1 cent, these anomalies created a coin that would become legendary, the result of a combination of errors, historical significance, and extreme scarcity that makes it a must-have for serious collectors. And when we talk about the 1964 penny, we are specifically discussing coins that exhibit rare errors, misstrikes, or other unique characteristics that are so limited in number that very few exist today in pristine condition, and the rarity is what drives the astronomical value of $22 million, with only a handful of authentic specimens ever confirmed by professional grading and authentication services like PCGS or NGC. And every single coin that is verified commands immense attention in auctions and private sales, with collectors competing fiercely for the chance to own one, because each coin represents not only an investment opportunity but also a piece of numismatic history that cannot be replicated. And the errors that define the 1964 penny are fascinating in their own right, ranging from doubled dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, and planchet anomalies to other subtle yet highly significant minting mistakes that collectively create a coin that is visually distinct and instantly recognizable to experts. And the double die error, which is perhaps the most well-known and sought-after feature, occurs when the coin's design is struck more than once on the die, causing certain elements, often the date, the word liberty, or the motto "In God We Trust," to appear doubled or shadowed, creating a visually dramatic effect that catches the eye immediately, making the coin not only a rare collectible but also a remarkable example of accidental artistry. And while many coins may have minor imperfections, the 1964 1 cent stands apart because the error is pronounced, consistent among verified specimens, and combined with impeccable condition, can push the value into the tens of millions, illustrating how rarity, visual impact, and collector demand converge to create extraordinary market value. And beyond the technical minting errors, the historical significance of the 1964 penny adds another layer to its value. Because this coin was produced during a period of economic change in the United States, just after the Kennedy era, and reflects both the craftsmanship and the technological capabilities of the Denver and Philadelphia mints, and the coin embodies a moment in time when human oversight, mechanical operation, and high-volume production intersected to produce a handful of anomalies that are now priceless. And the allure of this coin is amplified by the thrill of discovery, as countless stories exist of collectors, casual savers, and numismatic enthusiasts uncovering rare specimens in circulation, in old rolls of pennies, or in estate collections, illustrating that even a coin seemingly ordinary at first glance can be transformed into a legendary collectible worth millions. And the 1964 1 cent is a perfect example of this phenomenon, because its rarity is not just about numbers minted, but about the combination of factors including mint location, die variations, condition, and historical documentation, all of which contribute to its status as one of the most valuable coins in the world. And for collectors, the technical details are as fascinating as the financial potential, because examining a 1964 penny involves studying the exact nature of the doubled die, identifying subtle differences in letter spacing, relief height, and alignment, and comparing the coin to authenticated specimens in professional catalogs, a process that requires patience, precision, and an understanding of numismatic standards. And the payoff for this meticulous analysis is enormous, because authentic, high-grade 1964 pennies with confirmed errors can sell at auction for millions, demonstrating the power of scarcity combined with collector demand, and the coin's legendary status is also reinforced by its presence in major numismatic publications, online forums, and auction records, where it is consistently highlighted as one of the rarest and most valuable coins ever produced by the United States Mint, and collectors, historians, and investors alike watch closely for any new discovery or auction listing, knowing that a single coin can transform a collection or an investment portfolio overnight, and beyond the doubling and other errors, there are additional factors that contribute to the 1964 penny's staggering value, including its condition, provenance, and certification, because only coins that are graded in top-tier condition, often MS-65, MS-66, or higher, are eligible to reach the multi-million-dollar range, and coins with any sign of wear, damage, or cleaning will see their value decrease significantly, which is why authentication and grading by professional services are essential for collectors seeking to confirm that their coin is indeed genuine and capable of commanding the highest prices. And in terms of provenance, coins with documented ownership history, especially those that have appeared in previous auctions or been owned by renowned collectors, often fetch even higher prices, because buyers are willing to pay a premium for verified lineage, ensuring that the coin is both authentic and historically significant, and the combination of rarity, condition, historical importance, and documentation creates a coin that is not just valuable monetarily but also culturally and historically priceless, a tangible connection to American history and the evolution of coinage, and for anyone holding or considering investing in a 1964 1 cent, the potential for life-changing financial impact is real, because the coin's value has already demonstrated the ability to reach $22 million, and as the market for rare coins continues to grow, particularly among wealthy collectors, investors, and institutions, the demand for coins like this only increases, making the 1964 penny a symbol of opportunity, historical intrigue, and numismatic excellence. And it is remarkable to consider that a coin initially worth 1 cent, produced in ordinary circulation, can become an object of extraordinary wealth and fascination due to errors, mistakes, and sheer scarcity. Illustrating that in the world of rare coins, imperfections are often more valuable than perfection, because they create uniqueness, intrigue, and historical significance, all of which are highly prized by collectors, and the 1964 1 cent exemplifies this phenomenon perfectly, offering lessons not only in coin collecting but also in investment strategy, historical research, and the appreciation of small but significant anomalies. And as we continue to explore this legendary penny, it is essential to understand the broader context of its production, including the minting processes at the Denver and Philadelphia mints, the quality control standards of the era, and the technological capabilities of 1960s coin production, all of which combined to create the environment in which this extraordinary coin could emerge. And collectors today marvel at the fact that a small piece of copper and zinc can carry such immense historical, cultural, and financial significance, turning a simple penny into a treasure beyond imagination. And the 1964 penny story is also enriched by the human element, as collectors share tales of discovering these coins in change, finding them in forgotten collections, or winning them at auction after years of searching, each coin carrying with it the excitement of discovery and the thrill of owning something that very few people on the planet have ever seen or held. And this human connection, combined with the technical and financial aspects, creates a narrative around the coin that is compelling, educational, and incredibly engaging, making it perfect content for collectors, investors, and enthusiasts alike. And in conclusion, the 1964 1 cent is more than a coin. It is a legend, a symbol of opportunity, a piece of history. Next, 1970 61 cent, a coin that might appear ordinary at first glance but is in reality an extraordinary numismatic treasure, commanding jaw-dropping values of up to $14 million. Yes, $14 million for a single penny, a coin whose story is rooted in minting errors, scarcity, historical significance, and collector demand. And if you are a coin enthusiast, an investor, or someone fascinated by rare and unique historical artifacts, this is a story that will capture your attention, because the 1970 60 penny is far more than currency. It is a symbol of opportunity, a testament to the intrigue of human error, and a tangible connection to American minting history, offering insight into how mistakes, anomalies, and production variations can transform a seemingly ordinary coin into a multi-million-dollar treasure, and to understand why this coin is so valuable, we must first look at the circumstances of its production, because 1976 was a remarkable year for the United States, coinciding with the bicentennial celebrations, and the mint was under both heightened demand and scrutiny, producing massive quantities of coins for circulation while also experimenting with commemorative designs and special strikes. And amidst this intense activity, certain errors occurred, creating coins that today are considered ultra-rare and highly desirable, including the 1970 61 cent, which is particularly famous among collectors for its distinctive doubling, misstrikes, and other anomalies that make it instantly recognizable and incredibly valuable. And while millions of pennies were minted that year, only a tiny fraction exhibit the specific errors that define the $14 million specimens, and these errors can range from doubled die obverse, off-center strikes, repunched mint marks, die cracks, and other subtle but significant deviations from standard production, all of which are meticulously analyzed by experts and highly prized by collectors. And the double die obverse is especially critical in this coin's valuation, occurring when the die that strikes the coin receives the design twice, slightly misaligned, resulting in letters, numbers, and inscriptions appearing doubled, sometimes dramatically so, and for the 1970 61 cent, the doubling is most prominent on the date, the word Liberty, and the national motto In God We Trust, giving the coin a distinctive and eye-catching appearance that immediately distinguishes it from ordinary pennies. And while some casual observers might dismiss this as a minor imperfection, in the world of numismatics, such anomalies are what create immense value, because rarity, condition, and historical significance intersect in ways that make certain coins extraordinarily desirable, and the 1970 60 penny is a perfect example. Because only coins with specific verified errors and high-grade condition can reach the $1 million range, with professional grading and authentication from services like PCGS or NGC being essential to confirm authenticity and preserve market value, and condition is absolutely critical, as even minor wear, scratches, or cleaning can significantly reduce the coin's worth, which is why collectors and investors pay close attention to details like strike quality, luster, surface preservation, and centering, all of which contribute to the coin's overall grade and ultimately its market price. And beyond the technical aspects, the 1970 60 penny is historically fascinating, as it was minted during a period of great national pride and celebration, with the United States marking its bicentennial, creating a heightened interest in coins produced that year, and collectors today are drawn not only to the errors themselves but also to the coin's connection to a pivotal moment in American history, a symbol of both craftsmanship and historical commemoration. And the scarcity of error coins from 1976 is striking, because while millions of pennies were minted, only a handful exhibit the precise combinations of errors, doubling, and high-grade condition necessary to reach the $14 million valuation, making the coin a true gem for any serious collector. And the rarity drives fierce competition among collectors, investors, and institutions, with auctions for verified specimens attracting significant attention, often sparking bidding wars that illustrate the immense demand and limited supply, and the stories of discovery around the 1970 60 penny are also fascinating, as collectors recount finding these coins in circulation, in old rolls of pennies, and in estate collections, emphasizing that even a coin that might initially seem ordinary can hold life-changing potential if it possesses the right combination of errors, condition, and provenance. And for those studying numismatics, the 1970 60 penny offers an unparalleled case study in minting errors, grading, authentication, market valuation, and the human fascination with rarity and imperfection, because it demonstrates how a coin, originally valued at only 1 cent, can transform into a multi-million-dollar asset due to the convergence of scarcity, technical anomalies, historical context, and collector demand, and examining a 1970-60 penny in detail involves understanding the exact nature of its errors, including the doubling on the date and lettering, the positioning of the mint mark, potential repunching, off-center strikes, die cracks, and other subtle features, all of which are critical in authenticating the coin and determining its value, and collectors often compare specimens against professional references, historical records, and verified examples to ensure that they are genuine, because even minor variations or forgeries can significantly impact the perceived value, and the investment potential of this penny is extraordinary. Because owning a verified 1970-60 1-cent not only provides a connection to American history but also offers the possibility of extraordinary financial returns, with past auction records demonstrating that collectors and investors are willing to pay millions for authenticated specimens, reflecting both the coin's rarity and its status as a legendary collectible, and the psychological appeal of owning such a coin cannot be overstated, as it offers prestige, a sense of accomplishment, and the excitement of possessing something that very few people in the world have ever seen, held, or owned, creating a powerful emotional and financial incentive that drives competition in the market. And the coin's story also illustrates the broader principles of era coin collecting, where attention to detail, awareness of minting processes, and knowledge of historical context are all essential in identifying truly valuable specimens, because not all eras are created equal. And the 1970-60 penny demonstrates how certain mistakes can transform an otherwise ordinary coin into a legendary collectible, with multi-million-dollar value, historical significance, and unparalleled collector appeal, and the coin's continued relevance in the numismatic community is ensured by its rarity, the thrill of discovery, and its frequent appearances in auctions, forums, and publications, reinforcing its status as one of the most coveted pennies in American history. And as collectors, historians, and investors continue to study, search for, and bid on these coins, the 1970-60 1-cent maintains its legendary status, serving as a reminder that even small errors, combined with scarcity and historical context, can create treasures of immense value, transforming a humble 1-cent coin into an object of fascination, investment, and historical significance that continues to captivate audiences worldwide. And whether you are a seasoned collector or a newcomer to the world of rare coins, the 1970-60 penny offers lessons, excitement, and inspiration, demonstrating that in numismatics, as in life, attention to detail, awareness of rarity, and appreciation of history can uncover extraordinary opportunities, turning the seemingly ordinary into the exceptionally valuable. And as we explore this coin further, it is important to recognize that each verified 1970-60 1-cent represents not only a potential financial windfall but also a piece of living history, a tangible connection to the minting practices, economic context, and national celebrations of 1976, making it both an educational and profoundly valuable collectible, and the continued fascination with this penny ensures that it remains a headline-worthy collectible, a must-have for serious collectors, and a testament to the incredible potential hidden in even the smallest objects, proving that a 1-cent coin, when combined with rarity, error, condition, and historical significance, can transform into a treasure worth $14 million, captivating the imagination of collectors, investors, and history enthusiasts around the world, and reinforcing the timeless appeal of rare coins as both historical artifacts and investment opportunities, illustrating that in the right hands, even the humblest penny can become a legendary and life-changing collectible that continues to inspire wonder, excitement, and fascination across generations. Next, 1970 1-cent, a coin so extraordinary that it commands jaw-dropping auction prices of up to $13 million. Yes, $13 million for a single penny, a coin that, while seemingly ordinary in appearance to the casual observer, holds within it a combination of errors, misstrikes, historical significance, and extreme scarcity that makes it one of the most coveted coins for collectors, investors, and numismatic enthusiasts worldwide. And to truly understand why this coin is so valuable, it is essential to examine both the circumstances of its production and the specific anomalies that set it apart from the millions of other pennies minted that year, because 1977 was a year of regular circulation minting at both the Denver and Philadelphia mints, but like many other years, certain errors slipped through quality control, resulting in coins that today are regarded as ultra-rare treasures, and the 1977 D penny, in particular, is famous for exhibiting distinctive double die verse errors, misaligned strikes, and other subtle yet highly significant deviations from standard minting, which collectively create a coin that is instantly recognizable to expert collectors and extraordinarily valuable, and the double die of verse, which is often the primary feature responsible for its staggering $13 million valuation, occurs when the die used to strike the coin receives the design more than once, slightly misaligned, resulting in the date, the word liberty, and the motto "In God We Trust" appearing doubled or shadowed, giving the coin a unique and striking appearance that immediately distinguishes it from ordinary circulation pennies. And while some might dismiss these anomalies as minor imperfections, in the world of numismatics, such errors are what create immense value, because they combine rarity, visual impact, and historical significance in a way that few other coins can. And the 1977 D penny exemplifies this perfectly, with only a handful of verified specimens existing today, each authenticated by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC, and these specimens are often preserved in pristine condition, graded at MS65, MS66, or higher, because condition is absolutely critical in determining value, as even minor wear, scratches, or cleaning can dramatically reduce a coin's market price. Which is why collectors place such emphasis on certified examples, ensuring that their coins are both genuine and capable of reaching the highest auction values, and the rarity of the 1977 D 1 cent is remarkable, because despite millions of pennies being minted in 1977, only a tiny fraction exhibit the combination of errors, alignment issues, and pristine condition that elevate them to the multi-million-dollar range, making each authenticated coin a true gem in any serious collector's portfolio. And the historical context of this coin further enhances its value, as it was produced during a period of significant cultural and economic activity in the United States, reflecting both the technical capabilities and the occasional human oversight inherent in high-volume minting operations, and the stories surrounding its discovery only add to its mystique, as collectors have reported finding these pennies in circulation, in old rolls of coins, or in private collections, underscoring the thrill of numismatic discovery and the potential for ordinary-looking coins to hold extraordinary value, and this element of surprise is part of what makes coin collecting so captivating, because even the most mundane penny could conceal a rare error capable of transforming a collection or investment portfolio overnight, and the technical analysis of a 1977 D penny is equally fascinating, because experts scrutinize every aspect of the coin, including the precise nature of the doubling on the date and lettering, the mint mark positioning, strike quality, luster, centering, and surface preservation, all of which contribute to determining authenticity, condition, and ultimate value, and due to the high stakes involved, collectors rely heavily on professional authentication to protect their investment, as even subtle differences can mean the difference between a coin valued at thousands versus one worth millions. And beyond the technical and financial aspects, the 1977 D penny is historically significant, as it represents a tangible connection to the United States Mint's operations in the late 1970s, capturing a moment in time when human oversight, mechanical operation, and large-scale production intersected to create anomalies that are now regarded as treasures, and the coin's appeal is further enhanced by the human fascination with rarity and imperfection, because collectors are drawn to coins that defy expectations, illustrating that in some cases, mistakes can create immense value, transforming ordinary objects into legendary collectibles, and the 1977 D penny is an ideal example of this phenomenon, because it combines visual impact, rarity, and historical context into a single small object of extraordinary significance, and for investors, the coin also represents a unique opportunity, because owning a verified 1977 D 1 cent means holding an asset that has already demonstrated the ability to command $13 million at auction, with demand fueled by scarcity, collector competition, and historical interest, making it both a prestigious collectible and a potentially life-changing investment, and the stories of collectors discovering this coin in unexpected places only add to its allure, because it reinforces the excitement and unpredictability of numismatics, showing that diligence, knowledge, and a keen eye can uncover treasures that were once hidden in plain sight. And this coin also provides invaluable lessons for collectors, because studying its features, provenance, and market behavior teaches about grading standards, authentication processes, the importance of historical context, and the factors that drive value in rare coins, making it an educational as well as a financially rewarding pursuit. And the market for 1977 pennies continues to be robust, with collectors and investors around the world seeking verified examples for their collections, and auctions often generate intense bidding activity, reflecting both the coin's rarity and the high level of interest from experienced numismatists, and the psychological appeal of owning such a legendary coin cannot be overstated, as it conveys prestige, accomplishment, and the thrill of possessing something that very few people have ever held, creating a combination of emotional and financial value that is rare in any form of collecting. And the coin's story also exemplifies the broader principles of era coin collecting, where knowledge, attention to detail, patience, and a deep appreciation for history are essential in identifying truly valuable specimens, because not all eras are created equal, and the 1977 1 cent demonstrates how certain anomalies, when paired with scarcity and condition, can transform an ordinary penny into a multi-million-dollar legend, and the continued fascination with this coin ensures that it remains a headline-worthy collectible, a must-have for serious collectors, and a testament to the power of rarity and imperfection, proving that even the smallest objects can carry immense historical, cultural, and financial significance. And as we explore this penny further, it is important to recognize that each verified 1977 1 cent represents a potential windfall, a tangible piece of history, and a connection to the artistry and unpredictability of minting, making it both an educational tool and a highly desirable asset, and collectors, historians, and investors alike are captivated by its rarity, visual appeal, and proven auction results, all of which contribute to its multi-million-dollar value. And whether you are a seasoned collector or someone just beginning to explore the world of rare coins, the 1977 penny offers lessons, excitement, and inspiration, showing that meticulous observation, historical knowledge, and an understanding of minting processes can uncover extraordinary opportunities, transforming a simple 1 cent coin into a treasure worth $13 million, captivating imaginations and portfolios alike, and reinforcing the timeless appeal of rare coins as both historical artifacts and investment vehicles, illustrating that in the right hands, even the humblest penny can become a legendary collectible that continues to inspire, educate, and excite collectors and investors worldwide, making the 1977 1 cent a true marvel of numismatics, a symbol of opportunity, and a testament to the incredible power of rarity, condition, and history combined.